Hello Taurus, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a biggest block reading. Now what are our biggest blocks? What are our blocks? They are our resistances, the how we're keeping things that we want away from us. And so if you're not manifesting those things that you want in your life, if you haven't got that relationship or the job, the success, the money, whatever it is that you want in your life, if you haven't got it, then you're resisting it somehow. And so that's what I'm going to go into in this reading. It's like, what is your biggest block? So the biggest thing within you that is your resistance, your biggest resistance. What is it? Where did it come from? How did you get taught it? Or what incident happened to you to actually instill that within you? And then more importantly, how to release it. So if you're interested in that, Taurus, then stick around for this video. So of course, Taurus, this isn't going to resonate with every single Taurus on the planet. But if it does resonate with you, if this is your story, if this is your block, then right after I do this video, I'm going to do a deeper dive, a written reading to go with this. So you might be interested in booking that, and I'll send it right to you. That's a 3-page reading that goes with this video for anyone that resonates with it. So that's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. You'll see throughout this reading that there'll be a link popping up there to purchase that, and there's also a link in the description box below as well. Now the reason that I'm doing these bonus reads, Taurus, is because I got a half price reading sale this weekend and it's on my biggest block reading. So if you do want a private biggest block reading, they're 3 pages long. I get them out within 24 hours and it's all about you, not about every other Taurus on the planet. Then you can book in for that this weekend, the weekend that I'm publishing this, that is. They are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150. And so that's about 50 American dollars instead of 100. And so if you would like to book in for that, I'm going to pop a link for that up there. There's also a link in the description box below. And if all else fails, you can find that on my website, behealing.com. That's behealing.com. So let's get into it, Taurus. I'm Taurus too. Let's see, what is our biggest block? Let's find out. Right. Okay, Taurus, we've got peace and meditate. So our biggest block is to being still, being quiet, stopping moving. Yeah, us Tauruses, we can be quite motivated, can't we? Can't we? We can be quite action oriented. We get stuff done. We get stuff manifested. And so we've got a block. We've got a block to being at peace with ourselves and being in that slow, still, steady state. So maybe you're a workaholic too, Taurus. Maybe, yeah, you find it hard to sit still. You find it hard to relax and just stop. That's what this is saying. And it's coming from this not feeling at peace with ourselves, apparently. And so this could show itself as a reluctance to meditate, a reluctance to stop, a reluctance to relax, a reluctance to, yeah, to just sit still and do nothing. And so if that sounds like you, Taurus, it certainly sounds like me. I'm always on the go until about 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I crash, and then I'm asleep by 9, and then I do it all over again at 6 o'clock in the morning. Where does this come from? Oh, this is really interesting. And so sometimes we pick these things up as a kid, and sometimes we pick them up as an adult. And so this has come from a past relationship, or a current relationship, it could be for some of you. A past relationship, a successful partner, a really successful partner. And their impact on us. This isn't ringing true to me because the very successful partner that I had was very relaxed, but didn't meditate though, coming to think of it. But this is what it's about. This is where it's saying it's coming from. Taurus is that a past partner who's successful maybe told you that you should be more active. Yeah, that could be it. That you should get on with things more, that you are too laid back, that you rest too much. You could have been told that by this successful person that was in your relationship with, that you were in a relationship with, or they could have just modeled it for you, being busy all the time and getting stuff done. And so you thought, in order to be successful, in order to get what I want in my life, I've got to be like that too. And so you've started to do it and not really questioned it. And so this could be where this not feeling at peace with yourself could be coming from, because you respected this person or respected the success that they had, maybe, and And so you took on their advice, you took it on board what they were saying. So past love, a past relationship, they were successful. They either told you you were lazy and didn't do enough, or they modeled it to you doing a lot. That has instilled a belief inside of you. And now it's causing a block, because if we don't have balance, then we can't move forward, right? Have you experienced that too? I mean, I have to strive for balance all the time. I have to strive to stop all the time. One way that I do it is just by diversion. And so I'm not working all the time, which I could do. I go training instead, and I go training twice a day now, Muay Thai training, and that gives me a bit of balance. And I do have a massage a week as well. So I have to create things to do to get that balance. It's very rare I can sit down and watch a film, really. So I've got this one bad. How about you, Taurus? So how can we relax it? How can we release it? First card out is relax and strength and courage. Oh, the strong one. The strong one, Taurus. You got to give that up. To relax. Being the strong one, needing to be the strong one, needing to prove yourself, needing to prove your strength. Needing to prove yourself. Yes, okay. Now I'm resonating with this because something that happened in all my life, in fact, all my life, when I went to school, I found it very unfair. The boys got to do the cool stuff, in my mind. The boys got to do the cool stuff, play the cool sports and do the cool subjects that were interesting to me. And because I was a girl, I had to do the things I wasn't interested in, like needlework and home economics and cooking. I didn't want to do that stuff. I wanted to play around with wood. I wanted to do the boys' stuff. I wanted to play football. I wanted to do all the boys' stuff. And now look at me, I'm doing the boys' stuff. Not in my work, but I'm doing the boys' stuff in my time. It could be considered boys' stuff anyway. But that's always been a driver for me, is that I didn't get to do the stuff that was interesting to me because it was deemed as a boy kind of thing. And I wanted to do that. And I used to ride around on my BMX doing jumps. That's how you might have noticed that I've got a discolored tooth at the front because I knocked my teeth out. That one of them's dead. That's why it's a weird color. The other one knocked out completely, and so it's a fake one. Yeah, I used to be involved in all that kind of stuff, and I still am now. And so it could be a similar kind of thing in you. And so that caused me to want to prove myself, prove worthy of being able to do the interesting boy stuff by being strong enough. Yeah, and I am now, for sure. But yeah, that's it. It's this wanting to prove how strong you are so that you can do what you want to do. And so it's causing you to not be able to relax. And so you've got to drop that driver. Drop the driver to be the strong one, to prove your strength. You don't need to prove your strength. You don't need to prove your strength, Claire. We're allowed to do what we want. We're allowed to have what we want without proving that we're strong enough to beat the rest. Yeah, so there's a fundamental belief that you have to do that. You have to prove yourself. You have to prove your strength. You have to be busy all the time to get what you want. It's a fundamental belief there that you have been taught by a previous relationship. But I feel like there's more involved in this too. Not just a previous relationship. I think this has been picked up along the way. Because that's what we do, right? When we've got a belief, you're going to pick up like beliefs along the way. You're going to have that experience because confirmation bias, when we've got a belief, we see things all around us in the world that confirm that belief. It confirms that belief. And so it can be reinforced by many, many different experiences. Many different experiences. So you will have been attracting those people that agree with that you need to be the strong one in order to get what you want, that kind of thing. So it will have been reinforced. So this is going to be a kind of tricky one to let go of, the beliefs behind that and what you need to do to have what you want. But what about this? What if you do relax, Taurus? What if you relax? What if you take that risk and believe in yourself and believe that you are worthy of having what you want without having to prove your strength, without having to be the strong one, without having to do all the time? What if you can just sit back and receive what you want in life? Is it worth taking the risk? Believing in yourself like that, believing in your worthiness. You don't have to prove your worthiness. You're already worthy just by being here. So think about it, Taurus. All the babies. Say you go into a maternity ward. There's some fresh babies. They've just been born today. There's 10 of them. They're all lined up in the maternity ward in their little cribs. Little fish bowls. They were in the UK when I had my babies. They were like aquarium things that they put the babies in. But yeah, So there's 10 of them there. Now, Taurus, you get to decide which ones are worthy. Which ones are worthy of love and which ones aren't. Which ones of those newborn babies are worthy of plenty, of a great life, of happiness, and which ones aren't. You get to choose. You can't choose, can you? They all deserve it. They all deserve it because they're here. Now, what has changed between that day that you were that baby in that crib, a newborn, deserving everything, and now? Nothing. Nothing has changed at all. You might say, oh yeah, but I've done some weird stuff, Claire. I've done some bad stuff. Yeah, so what? We all have. What if that baby poops itself or pees out of the crib like the little boys do when you take the nappy out? Does that mean that they don't deserve a good life now? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what we do. We deserve a good life. We deserve abundance. We deserve love. We deserve it all. And so getting that belief back that you don't have to prove yourself, that you don't have to do to have what you want. It's a risk. It's a risk to believe in yourself that you're as innocent as the day you were born and you're as worthy as the day that you were born. It's time to get back to that so that you can relax. Oh, I've lost a card. So that you can relax, Taurus. There you go. So if you want deeper dive into this, if that's resonating with you, you want a deeper dive into this, then I will send that to you. If you book in there, there'll be a link up there to book in for that. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? Love hearing from you. And if you'd like to book in for one of those private biggest block readings with me, this weekend they're half price. There's a link around about there if you catch that sale. If you don't catch the sale, it's still great value anyway. So thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you next time. Bye.